Hello, everyone. If you can hear me, please write something or say something.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello, how are you, Doctor?
I'm good. Thank you so much. I'm good. Not bad. So, how was your day? How was your week?
Totally good.
Well, happy to hear that. How about the others, like Yusuf, Benwar?
How are you, teacher?
I'm good. Thank you so much. I'm pretty good. I hope you are doing well.
Thank you.
So, how was your week? We have a new member. It's Baran. I don't know whether it's he or she. Baran. So, how is everyone? How did you spend the week? You don't want to say anything?
Yes. If nobody talk, I will talk.
Okay, so I was asking about how was your week? How was your day? How did you spend it?
It was good. You just stay at home, nothing more.
Well, staying at home, it's the best case in this time because you have a lot of opportunities to read more books.
Yes, sure.
So, how many of you read The Orange Girl by Jostein Gaarder?
I read Kurdish version, not English.
Okay, still it's good. What about the other members?
Well, actually, in the past I wanted to read the book, but some of my friends told me that it's not that book that all of the people talks about. That's why I didn't have any desire to read.
Dear Yusuf, okay.
Yeah, so when you published the post about this book, the meeting about this book, that's why I like to join this meeting and to know about the book. Yeah.
Okay. Well, first of all, a friend in need is a friend indeed. A good friend is the person who can motivate you, who can support you to read everything, to not tell you this good, this good, this book is good, this book is bad. You know, I have been asked plenty of questions. Many people asked me different opinions about different books. I never said this is a bad book, and I will never say that because whatever it is, in one book, I'm sure you will learn something, even a tiny thing, but still you will learn something. This is one case. The second one, if you read the English version, at least you will learn some new vocabulary, some new words, some new structures, it will help your English to support your English. It will improve your English. So when I put a book, I will put based on the Kurdish version, whether we have the Kurdish version or not. And I put it based on the level, because I should choose a book which is easy to be understood. Actually, Jostein Gaarder is a Norwegian author. He's the author of the Sufism world. And it's one of the very well-known book around the world. And even the Orange Girl, it talks about a letter which is supposed to be given to a boy, and then the boy will read it, and then the letter is from the dad, and his dad will pass away, will die, and then finally the Orange Girl will be his mother, actually we have plenty of good events. We have plenty of, how can I say, of romance and love and life, which help you to improve yourself in one way or another, which is, well, if I move to the discussion part, not to be the only one to speak all the time, I prepared few questions, which I will start with. These questions is based on the book. I took it from the book, but I will share it with you, and you will talk about it. So one of the points is, in life we should learn how to let something go, which means we have to learn that sometimes life could be tough, and sometimes we have to give up on something, not give up in that sense, but to just avoid it, to let it go. For example, a person will die. He could be or she could be your anyone, your mom, your dad, your, God forbid it, your sister, your brother, anyone. You cannot live all your life in sadness and sorrow, because one of the gifts of God to the human being is we can forget things. We can update ourselves and to let things go. So my question is, how can we forget something? How can we let something go? What would be your points of view? Anybody can speak. کسی تیا لێرە نەزانێت بە ئینگلیزی قسە بکات؟ ئەگەر کەمیش بێت کێشەم نییە. ئەگەر ئەتوانن بە کوردی قسەی لەسەر بکەن، ئەگەر ئەتوانن بە ئینگلیزی قسەی لەسەر بکەن، گرنگەوەیە ئەو خاڵانەی پێتان باشە لێرە بیخەنە ڕوو. یەکێک لەو خاڵانەی کە حەزەکەم باس کرێت ئەوەیە کە ئێمە بفێر بین بۆ بەجێهێشتنی شتێک. نابێت هەمیشە بە دوای ئەو شتانەوە بین کە لە دەستمان چووە، چونکە بەمەوەمان لێت کە ئەوانەشی کە ئێستا لە دەستمانایە لە دەستمانەچێت. I would like to hear from you, everybody. So what's your opinion? How can we forget things? How can we let things go? Yes, anyone?
So teacher, can I say something?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So teacher, strong people don't care about, for example, care about those, for example, when he or she, well, how can I say? For example, he or she, his or her father die, okay? So if she or he brave or understand the situation, the other situations that could have happened. Sorry, teacher, I'm so confused.
You can use easy English.
Yeah, teacher. So we have to be brave. So and not think about, as you said, those things that left us so in the past. So and focus on those things that could make us strong, and it is so it's life. All of us has to test death, okay? And you have to think this verse of Holy Quran. So and we cannot just think about the past, and so if it goes like this, we stuck in our place, and we cannot move for anywhere, and these thoughts ruin our lives. Yeah.
Good. Thank you so much, Yusuf. That was pretty cool and pretty good. I posted something on the chat box. You can read it. Like, for example, what is done cannot be undone, or past is over and future is mystery. So the best thing is to enjoy the current moment. So what about the other members? What is your point of view? How can we forget something?
I think first of all we need to accept it. Then when something that happened to you, first we need to accept it and think about that. It happened. Some of the things happen for everyone, like dying, death,
Mhm.
and then we need to like think about the positive part. Everything that comes with a life lesson for you.
Cool.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Thank you so much, Vanwar. What about the others? Do you want to share anything with me? Well, this is not a class actually, and I'm not your teacher. Well, luckily I have a PhD in English, but this is nothing to do with the class period. I opened this Zoom discussion because we like to share. أتواني بكردي قسب كيت، أتواني بعربي قسب كيت، أتواني بإنجليزي قسب كيت. هیچ کەشێکی نییە گرنگەوەیە ئەوانەی کە لە مێشکتا هەیە توانی بخێتە ڕوو. Yes, dear Abby. Abby, do you want to say something?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, we should have a self-confidence because we can live in the past. Nothing is the past return. We can back to this time or this moment that things happen. We should to forget about everything because we are living in this moment or think about the future. So I think time is solve every the problem. By day and time by time, everything is forget. Even if you don't want, but the humanity is like that. We will forget about everything.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. What about the others?
Hi,
Hello, dear Bafra.
can you please repeat the question? I just joined.
Okay, my question is, how can we forget things from the past? How can we let things go just to continue the life?
I think sometimes we don't forget things, but by the time we learn, we get used to it, and in this way, we continue the life. There are things that we forget by the time, or some people come to our life that makes us forget past. But sometimes it's that deep inside that you can't forget it, but you get used to it and you continue the life and it will stay with you. You can't guarantee that by the time we will always forget our past. We don't forget it always. There are things that we live with it till we die, but
Okay. Bafreen? I think she is out. I don't know. But when she is back, I will give her a chance. Sarah, do you want to say something?
Yeah, I want to say something.
Cool.
I guess you and I don't need to live in the past, you know, just live fully now and enjoy now and just take a benefit from past, not other.
You mean
You know.
Get experience from the past?
Yeah, get experience for the past, and that's all.
Oh, cool. I will correct you through the chat box in case you want it. Okay. Yeah.
Thank
Or
you.
we can visit a doctor and then keep yourself busy. If it's possible, you can go to a new place, like a new country.
Doctor,
And then
what do you mean by doctor?
Doctor, I think physiologist
Or
physiologist
logical doctor?
logical a
Okay.
logical doctor.
Psychological? You mean psychotherapy? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we all blame that life is very short. هەمومان کەشێوەمانەیە کە هەمیشە لۆمەی ژیانەکەین کاڵین کورتە. but still we have to enjoy it the most of the moment. How can we enjoy? چۆن بتوانین چێش لەم ژیانە کورتە ببینی؟ چونکە هەمومان بە ئیشێک ئەڵێین ببوورە کاک یوسف. We all say that when we start a job, we say, wow, time is running so fast. Wow, I cannot catch up with the time. Wow, it's super fast. I cannot continue like this. Life is very short. Life is like this. We always blame life. But how can we do something to not blame life, to not blame anyone, to not blame ourselves even, but just enjoy it in the way we wish? Yeah, dear Kaka Yusuf?
Yeah, teacher. So if you want your life to spend your life full of enjoy, so we have to devise a plan and set a goal, and so we have to try to achieve our goals and dreams, and of course we have to set up time to going out and go to vacation with our friends and live like this, so we can say it would be better, so and we can enjoy the life like this, you know. So but randomly we cannot do anything, and we get so we fall into pain, and so your situation would be difficult if you spend your time randomly. Yeah.
Okay, I have a point to make, which is usually our people, they don't know the word of pretty. Pretty, it could be beautiful. Someone who is like a girl or a boy could be pretty, but usually we use it with female gender, not with a male, because with male we use cute or handsome, but with girl, because of the clothes or makeup, we call them you look pretty. But even we can use pretty with something when you want to say very. For example, I am pretty tired, like I am very tired. Life is pretty short. Life is very short. So yeah, just a quick notification for you. Yeah, anyone else? Thank you, dear Yusuf. Thank you so much. I will move to someone else. We have so many listeners here. زۆرێک هەیە لێرە کە هیچ شتێکیان نەوتووە. حەزەکەن شتێک بڵێن؟ Or anyone else? So yeah, for sure, Erin.
Yes, I think for the good moment, time is running, but very fast. But for the sad moment, time is stop. We should to enjoy this time. We think that there's a last time moment of our lives, so we share this moment with the people around us. It will be a good memory for your life or for your future.
Okay,
Thank you.
that's cool. What about others? We have Baran, we have Ahmed, we have Sarah, Khalat, Shohan, Hizret, Kurdistan.
Yeah, I want to say something. First, you have to organize your time and set some plan for yourself and enjoy it from every emotional that you have, like breathing, touching, hugging, and like that.
Oh, you mean embrace the moment?
Yeah.
Cool.
Exactly.
Thank you.
But first, you have to organize your time. That's the main point.
You mean schedule your time?
Yeah.
That's good. Well, that's dear Khalat, my question is أتواني بكرديش قصة بكي قرأتبت چکەمە کێشە نیە بۆ کوردی بێت یان بۆ ئینگلیزی ئەگەرێت باشتری زمانەکەت باشترکەی بە ئینگلیزی قسە بکە ئەگەر نا بە کوردی پرسیارەکە ئەوەیە کە هەمومان لۆمەی ژیانەکەین کاڵین ژیان کورتە بەڵام چۆن لەم ژیانە کورتە زۆرترین چێژ وەربگری. So if you like to say anything, you are more than welcome. ئەگەر حەزت لێ باش زمانێکە قسەی پێ بکەیت کێشە نیە، ئەمە تەنها بۆیە کە تۆزێک ئەوەی کە لە مێشکمانە لە دڵمانەیە بیخێنە سەر زمانە. Anyone else؟ هیچ کەسێکی ترێ حەزەکە لەسەر ئەو بابەتە شتێک بڵێت؟
Can I speak?
Yeah, for sure, dear Shofa.
I think we don't have to think about past because past is gone, and as you said, and all we have is now. So we have to enjoy everything that we have, and don't think about the things that we don't have. And we have to be busy with our goals and manage our times and spend time with our family and with our friends, and I don't know, being with other people, with strangers, and everything. Enjoy everything. Green areas, I don't know, with green parks, reading, and I don't know, there is a lot that we can do in our life. That's it.
Okay, thank you so much. Dear Kurdistan, do you want to say something?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Hello. بس تکایە گەر قسە ناکەن چونکە ئەمانە هەمی ڕیکۆرد دەکرێت و دوایە چێتە سەر سڵاو لێ بە کوردستان خان ئەمانە هەمی ڕیکۆرد دەکرێن و دوایە چنە سەر یوتیوب و ئینستاگرام کایە گەر ئەو کاتیکە قسە ناکەن هەوڵ بە دەنگەکەت میوت کەیت دەنگەکان تێکەڵ نەبن. بەڵێ کوردستان خان.
I want to talk about your question.
Okay, yeah.
If we want to be if you think that life is short, we have to not think about the past and the fault in the past. We have to live in present and to be generous with people and respect them and good and to do a good job with him.
Okay, that's cool. So we always say that we have to be good for people. We always, dear Kurdistan, can you mute yourself, please? If you don't want to speak, just mute yourself. And when you want to speak, you can unmute yourself. That's totally fine. Dear Yusuf, I will come back to you. I just give a clarification. Just bear with me a second. We always blame others, other people. We always say that we should be good. We should help others. We should be good for people. But when it comes to the real life, we don't do the same thing by ourselves. You always, when it's online, you talk about humanity. But when it comes to the real life, we don't show that humanity. We raise our voice, we get angry, we don't help, we do many things which is we don't show it when we speak. So please, your words should be your action, not only speaking. Because if it's only a word, then there will be no use. As English people say, action speaks louder. Yes, dear Kaka Yusuf.
Yes, teacher. As Kurdistan Khan said, be good for everyone. It's right. But sometimes be good with all of the people. It could destroy your life. For example, there are many people that comes to your life just to take something. Okay, so and wise. So when you want to make a friendship with someone, so be careful. So we have to be careful, not just try to do it. What's called to do it easily. So we have to understand them and stop for a week and a month to know about the pupil, because when we it's a major problem when we make a new friend with someone, he or she, so we don't think about negative things. So when you make friendship with someone, think about negative points about someone. So that was my point, teacher.
Okay, thank you so much. I will move to the next one, which is about something a little bit sad. Sometimes things can be so tasty that it could be painful. Sometimes things could be so nice that it will be so painful. For example, you start to love someone and then it will start in a very sweet, nice way. But all of a sudden, it will become very bitter. It will be so unpleasant. It will be so painful. How can we overcome? هەندێک جار شتەکان لە خۆشیە تاڵە بن. چۆن بتوانین بەسەر ئەمە ئازاڵ بین؟ I need the other members also. I need, because we have people here, they didn't say anything. هەنێک کەسێ لێرە هیچیان نەوتووە.
Teacher, could you clarify your question?
Okay, so sometimes things can be very sweet, you know, very sweet, very pleasant, very nice, that it will change to pain. هەندێک جار خۆشیەکان هێندە زۆرن دەگۆڕێن بۆ ئازار. بۆ نمونە تۆ کەسێکێ لە مناڵی و برادەرتە، دڵتان زۆر بەیەکەترێتەوە، لەگەڵ یەکە زۆر تێکەڵاون. نەخۆشیەکی ئەو برادەرت ئەبێ بە ئازار بۆ تۆ، لە دەستدانی ئەو برادەرت ئەبێ بە ئازار بۆ تۆ، درۆکردنێکی خیانەتکردنێکی بەکارهێنانێکی ئەو برادەرت ئەبێ بە ئازار بۆ تۆ. چۆن بەسەر ئەم شتەیە ئازاڵ بین؟ چۆن بەسەر خۆمان ئازاڵ بین کە وامان لێ نەکات ئەو ئازارە لەگەڵمانە بەردەوام بێت؟ How can we overcome our problems? چۆن زاڵ بین بەسەر کێشەکانمانە؟ Because this is one of the point in Orange Girl. Like, as you see, it's a letter that in that letter, the father is talking about a very beautiful woman and spent all the time, but that boy is without any patience. He still wants to know that who is that woman, and at last that woman will be his mother. So how do you overcome your problems? Is it by waiting, by patient, by fighting, or what? What is your point of view? Yes, Bafrin.
Yes, as you said, for example, I will say about I love when two people first love, and of course it's so sweet and it's a feeling that they will never feel again. It's all something new for them, and after, when there's become problem and backups in it, that's sure that they will collapse completely. So what they will do is mostly don't ever spend time alone, because this just makes you think over and over again, and it gives headache, and even the body and the head and mentally and physically you became weak. So what you do is mostly to spend your time with your family, or just by reading anything, just let your mind be busy with other things. So try to read or listen music or just go out, anything you do, but don't stay alone and with your thoughts. Of course, you won't forget it that easily, but it will help you. By the time you will learn, even when you go out or when you're with your friends, there will be times that you will remember him again, like you will remember him suddenly. It will make you uncomfortable for a time, but time by time, day by day, when you go out, listen, and do other things, you will feel a little better than before. And of course, patient. It's better to stay patient and say that one other main like one of the main things that you do, have faith in God, that say, if it was good, if it was meant for me, then do it. If God meant that for me, it will happen, whatever happens. And if it wasn't for me, even if the word all was with me, then it won't happen. Try to listen to this and accept that.
Okay, that's cool. Accept the reality. That's good. Anyone else? Thank you so much, dear Buffy.
Yeah, I think the only way to overcome a problem is to face it, because no problem can have the power to make you feel down until you allowed it to be. And first things that you need to do is recognize the problem, and like think about it. That is like, it's okay if you cannot fix it probably like completely, or and you can like talk with your family.
Okay. Yeah. Are you done, Benoit?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much. Thank you. What about others? Anyone want to say something? I don't know. People are raised their hand. Okay, Yusuf.
Yeah, yes, teacher. So the more you face problem, the more you get get the patience. So it's life. So step by step, you face gigantic problems. So such as you said, for example, losing best friends, and so betraying others. So step by step, you taste this reality. You taste, and you have to be careful. You have to be wise and get benefit from them. And so, as you said, accept the reality. Yeah.
Okay. So, let me move to another question, because we have new members here. Sometimes people believe that love can cure everything, or love can be a healer, but love in a young age will destroy your life. Love without experience, love without understanding, love without taking a balance between emotion and logic will collapse human being down. That's why usually people at the young age, before maturity, when they marry, they will face many problems. That's why the divorcing rate in around the world mostly, but generally, but specifically in Kurdistan, divorce rate in these past 10 years, it's booming up. It's just going so fast up, because people, they believe that when they met their prince or princess in the first time without any experience, they can just marry and they can just fall in love with each other for the rest of their life. Sometimes maturity, which means after 18, it's one of the points to help you balance your emotions side by side with your logic. How much do you agree with this thing? How much do you agree with this point? Tachanek legalaweto. Yeah. Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Like you said, most of people that fall in love with each other, they don't think about the logic points in their lives, and they just think about their emotions, their emotions. And because of this, when they marry, they can be with each other, and they can
Okay.
and they can't be with each other furthermore. Because of this, they decided to divorce each other. And the sacrifice here is a child. Is a child.
Yeah, I mean the child between them. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I will move to Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah, Sarah.
Yeah, okay. Everyone needs like love, and it depends on person, you know, but they have to don't lose logic to decision.
Okay. You mean we should not fall in love with potential?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else? Dear Buffering, do you want to say something? I will come to you, Yusuf, but let me just give chances to those
Yes.
people who didn't speak. I will come to you after that.
Yes, I am with you that love can be a healer, but if you choose it wisely, sometimes the one who got destroyed because of the love, in the same time, he can be healed by another love. So yes, love can be a healer, but it's not just by looking. Nowadays, one of the reasons that you say the rate of the divorce increased is because we just look at the outside, the outer look. We don't look at the character and the mindset. That's why this is happening. So meeting someone, and especially at the age of 18, under 18, and I think till 19, I don't advise that they to meet someone or fall in love because don't know anything. They of course won't look at the character, they won't look at the mindset, they don't look at the future, they don't look for the forward. Because at this age, mostly boys and girls, they sometimes they even get boyfriend or girlfriend just to show off, to tell other like we have it. I have a boyfriend, I have a girlfriend, taking pics and wearing modern clothes. Nowadays, only these things are important for them. So, but by the time when they get at age of 22, 21 and above, they learn that the character, understanding each other is important. But somehow if they fall in love at the age of 18 and they broke up, I think this will give them experiences that when next time they love, they won't do the same thing, the same mistake that they did it. So they won't lose a lot, they will benefit from every mistake. There is always benefit from it.
Okay, thank you so much. Please, the Zoom will terminate in less than 1 minute. So I will just end it and we will come back, okay? ام زوما کمتر لە 1 دقیقه خۆی تەرمینەیتە بێ خۆی داخرێتەوە بۆیە ئێستا من داخەمەوە بە هەمان پاسپۆرت و بە هەمان میتین آیدی داخل ببنەوە بۆی بتوانم چەند دقیقی ترتان بەمێ. Okay? We will meet each other in a very quick, less than few seconds. Goodbye for now. Okay, welcome back, and I hope you are doing fine. Sorry for that interruption because it was not in my hand, but we can start once again. Like we talked about that in the previous chat, we said that love can be a healer, but also it can be a poison. It's in your hand, it's in your choice. Your possibility to see love, your understanding toward love may change from time to time, even the same person. For example, you have expectation for love now if you are around 18 to 25. After 25 to 30, you have another expectations. Because the peak age for men is 33, for women is 28 to 29. So in 29, when you are 29, you will reach the peak point and then you will fall down. For man, I mean, for peak point means maturity. Your brain will be mature. For man is around 30 to 33 and then will fall down. So different times you have different expectations for love. But the point is, it's not only about the love of boyfriend or girlfriend, it's also about the love of marriage. How can we choose love wisely? What are the criteria? What are the specifications? Because this is one of the points in the Orange Girl. The man will fall in love with that woman in the very young age, and they face plenty of problems. But at last, they will marry, and they will live together happily, though the man will die, but still. So what are your expectations, or what are the characteristics for a true love or a good love? Yes, Shohan.
I think we have to depend on our minds and then our hearts to choose someone to marry, and we have to know ourselves which kinds of personality do we have and which kinds of person are we, and then to choose someone to live with, because finally we will live with the family and we will have children. So can we live with that person or not? We have to know that. We have to know ourselves, and then if we know ourselves, we know which person do we choose. So I think we will be successful if we did do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Anyone else? Do you want to say anything about?
Me?
Yeah, of course, dear Bafrin.
Okay. Yes. The
Kurdistan,
will be the correct.
Sorry, Bafrin. Kurdistan, I will come
Okay,
to you in a few seconds after Bafrin finished her talking. I will come to you. Just raise your hand or wait for me. Okay, yes, Bafrin.
Okay. It will be character, understanding each other, and their inner mind. I think it's important to know their family also, to know his job, his family. Because he's raised, he has been raised in a family, right? So you better know what family, mostly their parents, how are they, so that you know how you will live with him. Because children mostly get the character from their parents. So this is also important. And talking with each other. Two person mostly need time for each other, asking questions, knowing each other. They had to know each other. They had to understand. At least I know 2% never can have the same thoughts and ideas, but at least they must be similar somehow so that they can live. But of course, there will be compromising in love so that it completes everything.
Thank you so much, dear Bafrin. Sorry, I cannot give you the same 40 minutes because otherwise I cannot upload it to Instagram video. I can only give you something like 10 to 12 minutes because I have to join both videos together. Yes, Kurdistan?
Yes, sir. It's too early for me. I'm not thinking about this subject.
So do you want to add anything?
No.
Okay. So are you done?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Sorry. Thank you. Awin.
Yes, we should do like choosing someone accept all of your shortcomings and to be very close to what we are thinking about, to accept all of the things, because this person you are not stay for 2 or 3 days, we can stay for maybe whole of your life. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else? Well, life is good with pain. Well, because if you want to test the real love, you have to pass through the same sorrow, the same pain. We all make mistakes. We are all human beings. But the point is to keep up together, to fight together, and to stay with each other, hand in hand, back to back. So I believe if you stand together, there will be no problem, there will be no difficulty or no barrier that you cannot overcome. Because no matter what age you meet, no matter what age you marry, I'm not talking about the physical body, because sometimes people, they are 15, but they think like a really grown-up person. It depends on your level of education, of that two people's education. It depends on how you two think. Sometimes people that are at the age of 30, but still they think like a child. So it depends on your education level, your background level, your experiences, for example, you met each other in a very young age and you are very good together. Why not? Because the same thing happens in the Orange Girl. They met in the very early beginning of their life, but because they had similar ideas, they really fell in love with each other. They stood by each other. This is the most important point in love and life. No matter what, if you stand together, nothing can break you down. Even in family, anything can happen to you outside, but if you are strong with your family, your mom, your dad, your parents, your siblings, you can face any problem which comes from the outside. But when the decay, when the war, when the problem will raise up from the family outside, then you will face a bunch of difficulties. I'm not talking about the age of marriage, because this is not me to decide in which age you will marry. But when people marry, they should be in the level of thinking that their emotion cannot transpass the logic, and their logic cannot transpass their emotion. Because, for example, females, they need more emotion than logic. Men, they need more logic than emotion. So how can you take a balance? If you are a person, like if you are a man without any emotion, and if you are a woman without any logic, then it's just like moving two stones together or on each other. What will happen? Fire. Same thing. But be like a jelly bone, to move with each other, just like a knee bone or elbow bone. Move with each other slowly and move together. That's the point in love. It's just like the elbow. Why you cannot move like more down? Because here the elbow will not help you to move, like it's not 360 flexible, it's only 180. But why your neck can move all around? Because it's about flexibility. Same with your love, same with your life. You should be flexible with life, you should be flexible with love. You will face problems, you will face disasters, you will face catastrophes, but the point is, how can you take that responsibility? Because love is a responsibility, according to my point of view. It may change from one person to another. Well, I have another question, which is my last question, because I will cut it down in less than 5 minutes. The dream to have something, I call it hope. What about you? I also wrote it. For me, my dream is my hope. What about you? What are your points of view? Anyone want?
Sorry, can you repeat?
I wrote it. I wrote it down, dear Buffrin. I wrote it in the chat box.
Okay.
Yeah. Avin, do you want to say something?
I'm still thinking about this question.
Okay, because you raised your hand, that's why. So
Sorry.
it's okay. Who wants to say anything about the dream and hope?
Yes, me. Becca.
Okay, yeah.
That is totally true. Without hope, we can't even love. We can't. Sorry, I meant without love, we can't. Without hope, we can't live. Hope is, of course, hope and dream. Sorry, I would say something, but I forgot.
No problem. I will recommend you to listen to the Martin Luther King Jr. I Have a Dream. It's you can find it on YouTube. It's really great if you can have a chance to listen to I Have a Dream by Martin Luther King Jr. Anyone want to share something? Because I have less than 3 minutes.
If there was no dream, I don't think we could even make up a life, make up a future for us. When we are at young age or in school times, we just dream, we think for a future, we plan for it, we get passion for it, and then we go for it. If there was no dream, you wouldn't have done all of these. Dream is when you are when even you are pessimistic and you have a dream that it makes you an optimistic person. It gives you life.
For sure. So I'm sorry I have to, Awin, you will be the last person of today because I have to come to the end.
Okay, I think dreams, people without no dreams, like just the death body, because dreams need to every day to update yourself, to eager, to desire to reach these dreams. Thank you.
Well, I think another person in the chat box said the same thing in the same time, like a life without dreams are like a person without a soul.
Wow.
You both had the same idea. Well, I'm very happy today we had a chance to talk together and to talk about some points of view regarding life. Still, you have a chance to share your comments, your thoughts, your ideas. Have a very good time. You can share your thoughts and your comments in the chat box after I posted this on the IGTV or YouTube. And gladly I will have a chance to answer you as much as I can. Thank you all for joining and wish you the best of luck with the rest of your night and rest of your week. Wish you stay home and stay safe. And plenty of thanks to each and every one of you for joining the Zoom meeting for today. And don't forget to let your friends know about this kind of Zoom discussion. And I will post the book for next week by today or tomorrow, the latest. Okay. Thank you so much and have a very good night.
Thank you. You too.
You too the same. Bye-bye.
Sweet dreams.
You too the same. Sweet dreams. It's my pleasure, dear.